Psycho is a 1960 American psychological horror thriller film produced and directed by Alfred Hitchcock. The screenplay, written by Joseph Stefano, was based on the 1959 novel of the same name by Robert Bloch. The film stars Anthony Perkins, Jane Leigh, Vera Miles, John Gavin, and Martin Balsam. The plot centers on an encounter between on-the-run embezzler Marion Crane and Shimoto proprietor Norman Bates Perkins and its aftermath, in which a private investigator Balsam, Marion's lover Sam Loomis Gavin. Psycho was seen as a departure from Hitchcock's previous film North by Northwest, as it was filmed on a lower budget in black and white by the crew of his television series Alfred Hitchcock Presents. The film was initially considered controversial and received mixed reviews, but audience interest and outstanding box office returns prompted a major critical reevaluation. Psycho was nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Best Director for Hitchcock and Best Supporting Actress for Leigh. Psycho is based on Robert Bloch's 1959 novel of the same name, loosely inspired by the case of convicted Wisconsin murderer and grave Robert Gein, both Gein, who lived only 40 miles 64 from Bloch, and the story's protagonist Norman Bates were solitary murderers in isolated rural locations. Paramount, whose contract guaranteed another film by Hitchcock, did not want Hitchcock to make Psycho. Paramount was expecting no bail for the judge starring Audrey Hepburn, who became pregnant and had to bow out, leading Hitchcock to scrap the production. Their official stance was that the book was too repulsive and impossible for films, and nothing but another of his star-studded mystery thrillers would suffice. Psycho has become one of the most recognizable films in cinema history, and is arguably Hitchcock's best-known film. In his novel, Bloch used an uncommon plot structure. He repeatedly introduced a sympathetic protagonist, then killed them off. This played on his readers' expectations of traditional plots, leaving them uncertain and anxious. Hitchcock recognized the effect this approach could have on audiences and utilized it in his adaptation, killing off Leigh's character at the end of the first act. The shower scene in Psycho is famous because it simply never happened before in cinema. The amount of cuts, the usage of point of view, the sound, everything thrown into that scene was cinema gold. Alfred Hitchcock was the one who directed Psycho 1960. The iconic shower scene in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho was the product of intensive and creative filmmaking techniques. The contributions of the master of suspense to filmmaking can't be overstated, with the arrangement for Psycho's shower scene being just one of many instances in which the director broke cinematic conventions and changed the landscape forever. This is the main reason that particular movie scene was selected as #1 most scary movie scene of all time.